Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys Boba Fett 2-pack. Let's get started. So this is the Boba Fett Deluxe version or 2-pack 6-scale figure set by Hot Toys. This is a pre-order product. It's $495. It has been released in Hong Kong and Hong Kong resellers have started shipping, but as far as I'm aware, Sideshow hasn't started shipping yet. So just to clear this up, there are 4 different versions of Boba Fett out there at the moment on pre-order. They're all from the Mandalorian or the post-credit scene from the Mandalorian, and none actually there from the Book of Boba Fett yet. And I won't be talking about the Book of Boba Fett. So just to look at this is $495. The single version of this, the battle damaged armor, because obviously this one comes with, the robed version of Boba Fett and the battle damaged version as well, as seen in the Mandalorian, that epic scene where he returns, gets the armor back and destroys a whole battalion of stormtroopers. So you can also go for this version, which is $285. It's a single pack. It's just the battle damage version. So you get the armored battle damage version, but you don't get the robes. You also don't get a head sculpt. Then from the post-credit scene of the Mandalorian season finale from season 2, when he went into Jabba's palace and himself and Fennec basically took over, you've got the throne version. That's $390, and that's with the repaint armor or the repaint armor on its own. This does not come with a head sculpt. So in recap, single version $245 doesn't come with a head sculpt. Throne version $390 does come with a head sculpt. Battle damage version $285 does not come with a head sculpt, and then this version. Now I have no interest in this version or this version, so I'm going to scratch them out straight away. The throne, to be honest, like a lot of people, I'm waiting to watch the final episode of the Book of Boba Fett because I'm not convinced he actually deserves this throne just yet. I'm just going to put a pin in that and ignore it, so I haven't ordered that either. Plus, I think this is going to be very expensive. If you order this, you kind of need to get Fennec Shan to go with it, so no pre-order there. This one here, though, I pre-ordered last year. I love the Mandalorian TV show. I always liked Boba Fett. I like the Slave One, his ship, and I like the just the armor and the way it was kind of thrown together, kind of similar to the Rebels in the original trilogy. Just the look of his armor, I thought it was mysterious, kind of a cool character, like a lot of people. So I have the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett from the original trilogy, but when I saw his return, I really like Temuera Morrison. I think this head sculpt is excellent, and I just love battle damage versions. I just think it adds so much more character. I've said it in numerous different episodes before, so this is gravitated towards this. Plus, after watching episode 2 of the Book of Boba Fett, this the kind of gaffy stick and the rifle and the robe look definitely holds a bit more weight, and that head sculpt is one of their finest. So I'm going to take a look at everything it comes with, and it is a lot, but you'd expect that. It's $495. It's a lot of money. This was definitely not. I tend to not get these. I tend to not buy these straight out. I like the payment plan. I like the thought of paying $50 a month over a year. I don't mind that. I can wait a year. But these days, a lot of these Hot Toys, they get released. The release date is like a year later or 18 months, and then they get delayed, and some figures end up like 2 years plus, which is absolutely ridiculous. 6 months to a year, I'm okay with that. Gives you a chance to pay it off. Like I said, $50 a month, $50 here and there, as opposed to paying them out all at once, because they're quite expensive. I don't like that. So what does he come with? So he comes with the Temuera Morrison head sculpt, which I will zoom in on later on, because I do think this is Hot Toys at their finest. They're infamous for their head sculpts. When they do tend to nail it, it looks like a shrunken down 6-scale version of the actor or actress who plays that character, and this is no different. This is an amazing version of Temuera Morrison. So it comes with the head sculpt. It comes with a broken stormtrooper helmet. That's a nice touch. You could just put that on the base as if he's just after he smashed it. That looks really well. Or you can actually pop that on a stormtrooper body or whatever and make a stormtrooper. You've got the Jango Fett hologram. You've got the gaffy stick and the rifle that for the robe look, and just a normal blaster. The flame effect, the whistling birds from the knee. You've seen that actual knee part, similar to, it's basically the Empire Strikes Back knee part that he has, or the Return of the Jedi one. It's very similar, but you didn't actually use these in the original trilogy, probably because of special effects limitations. You've got this his chain code, kind of showing where he got the armor from. Jango is his father, I presume that's what it says. You've got the missile firing effect, the backpack with the thrusters. You've got 2 different bases. They're diorama bases. They're actually quite simple, quite rocky. They could be interchangeable with other figures as well. You have a blaster. You don't actually have... just want to show you this. It doesn't actually come with this particular blaster. Where will I find it? This one here. Okay, so it doesn't come with that. That is one drawback of it. Yeah, so we'll flick it, and of it, the usual then, a load of hands. So going through this, then flick it through some of the images. I tend to display these. If you look at the D12s behind me, I tend to have 1 figure per D12 and no stands. It looks a lot cleaner. I do make exceptions. If you look directly behind me in the middle, you have 2 different versions of the Shore Trooper, and there's about to add another Shore Trooper Grunt, which I got recently. So there'll be a rare exception where I put more than 1 figure on a D12. I think it looks a lot cleaner with just 1, maybe 2. But these 2 are going to be posed together. I really like that. Even though they're the same character, you got to show off that head sculpt, and I think these will look really well posed side by side. So yeah, he looks good. The robes, the rifle, sniper rifle, just a rifle, the gaffy stick, which again, if you've seen Book of Boba Fett episode number 2, it has a lot more meaning now. I really like the belt with the kind of bullets on it. The tailoring looks good. Yeah, so this is, I wasn't particularly excited with that. I thought it was cool. I really liked the head sculpt. I did like getting the backstory with the sand people. So yeah, I do actually like this. Plus, he took a load of them apart before he even got the armor. But then when he got the armor, that's when it really was amazing. It was like the Boba Fett we always wanted to see. Yeah, the head sculpt is fantastic. This is it now. I just love the look of this armor, and I like the way it's just he was on. They've made him a bit slim, but I actually like the way he was kind of on the heavier side, because he's an older gentleman. I really like the worn battle damage version. I think the detail is very well done in this. Obviously from the acid from the Sarlacc pit, and I like the way it just fits over the robes, and the robes is still hanging down. The boots look good. Yeah, and even like these like kind of tubes that connect the gauntlets to the shoulder pads of the armor. I think that looks very well. Yeah, that's something like I have in mind. I'd like to pose the 2 of them together like that, or even like that. Yeah, so all in all, like, you get a lot. It's $495. It isn't cheap, but look, they're high quality products, and that usually comes with a high price tag. I've said that in numerous videos before. But the articulation looks good in this. I've seen some reviews and some unboxing, because like I said, it has been released in Hong Kong and has started shipping by Hong Kong resellers. But I've seen some of the unboxing reviews and kind of displays that people have done with this, and it all looks really good. Yeah, like there's numerous, like that head sculpt, that's the main piece here. Like that head sculpt is very impressive. Like, that's Tamora Morrison all day long. No one's going to pose it like that. But that scene was again the Mandalorian season 2. The Mandalorian season 1 offers some of my favorite Star Wars media to date, including just back as far as the original trilogy. But the Mandalorian season 2, the episode with Ahsoka, this return of Boba Fett, the season finale, some just great TV. Like, even look, that looks good. Even I wonder if they'll actually release this. Probably not, but the battle damage version after him smashing him with the probably gaffy stick, I presume. Yeah, so you get the flamethrower, the chain code. So, in summary, yeah, $495. It is on the steep side, but you are getting 2 figures. The price of a Hot Toys now, your standard Hot Toys and a head sculpt, for example, I'm going to use Cosca Reeves, $270 or $275. It's your standard figure, comes with a head sculpt. So like, you could argue this should have been like $550. $270, $270, $540, $550, but $495 for what you're getting. I think they're getting decent value here. They are getting more expensive. It is what it is. But I really like both of these. I like the accessories you have here. Again, I can't comment on that head sculpt or that battle damage enough. I think this is a great version of Boba Fett, and yeah, really excited to get this into the collection and start taking photos of it in the Lightbox and just post them on the Instagram. So if you haven't followed 1/6 Figure Focus on Instagram yet, go over to Instagram and search 1/6 figure focus, and just give us a follow there and take a look at some of the 1/6 scale photography that I do. I take photos of the collection, put them in the light box, and just pose them up and take various different photos, just to kind of showcase the collection. Also, I just started a Twitter account for 1/6 figure focus as well. So if you go to Twitter, it's at OS as in 1/6 and then figure focus. So at OS figure focus, put a link there. Yeah, so if you want to support the channel, if you're getting this or if you're any interest in 6 scale collecting or this type of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're getting this or not. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it worth the money? Is it overpriced? What do you think of the battle damage? Ending it all. See you in the next one.